Hello, my name is Logan Zimecki, and today I will be giving a persuasive speech about composting. Everyone that has their own yard should compost organic waste rather than throwing it into the trash can. It is beneficial for the planet as well as whoever engages in composting. My mother and I do composting, and it's a great way to prevent the trash can from smelling like rotten food. Another benefit to doing this is it uses less trash bags. As the Extension University of Missouri describes it, composting is a natural biological process where bacteria, fungi, and other organisms decompose organic matter such as leaves, grass clippings, and food waste. You can even put flowers into your composting pile. Putting organic materials in a composting bin can have unexpected benefits. There are many ways to engage in composting. Making composting bins from recycled materials such as pallet boards could be an easy way to get rid of that organic waste. All you would have to do is basically just build a box, put some soil in there, maybe try to get some worms in there as well, and just throw your organic food scraps into that and turn it every now and then, and it should work just fine. But if you don't want to do that, you can buy a composting bin from the store. There are many ways to compost, but Extension University of Missouri states that a good method for disposing of small amounts of food waste is soil incorporation. The methods for soil incorporation states that you should mix soil with food waste to hasten decomposition. Waste breaks down in 1 month to 1 year, depending on soil temperatures, number of organisms in the soil, and the carbon content of the waste. Now, soil incorporation, how it's different from using pallet boards is instead of having a box, you're basically just gonna dig a hole and just throw your scraps in there with some soil, and it should be good. It's a good idea to place any composting operation at the back of your property or wherever the farthest point from your property is. This is to minimize the chance that bad odors or unwanted insects will go inside of your home and cause a problem. Everyone should put fruit peels, potato skins, eggshells, and any other organic waste in the compost bin. For example, if I don't want these flowers anymore, I could just put them in the composting bin, or if they die, I could, or if even their leaves fell off, or if I have some clippings, I could just chuck that in the composting bin, and that would be just fine. Another example is if you forget to eat your carrots, or if you leave any other fruit or vegetable in your fridge and it goes bad, you could just throw it into your composting bin rather than throw it into your trash can. However, there's one type of food or a couple of types of food that you shouldn't throw in a composting bin. This includes meats, fatty foods, and bones. They should not be composted because they will attract unwanted pests. Jennifer Berry from Medical News Today provides a good rule of thumb for composting. An easy way to remember what to compost is to think about where that food originated. Foods and other products that originated in the ground are usually safe to compost. This includes such items as fruits, vegetables, grains, plus their scraps and seeds. Things that do not come from the ground are not safe to compost. This includes animal products, items that come from unnatural sources, or oily foods. Composting reduces waste that goes to landfills, which can prevent the use of gas and emissions from CO2 and methane. In the long run, composting can save people from using as many trash bags. Composting can save a lot of gas of garbage trucks. This is beneficial because it saves additional resources by lessening the load in which these garbage trucks have to carry or haul. This in turn lowers the emissions of CO2. When organic waste rots in the trash bags or are buried under landfills, this organic material is usually void of oxygen. Therefore, the microbes that decompose or break down that organic material will emit methane. Excess CO2 and methane increases the rate at which the planet warms, which could be detrimental to our wildlife and our planet. Composting could combat this. The United States Environmental Protection Agency states that composting lowers greenhouse gases by improving carbon sequestration in the soil and by preventing methane emissions through aerobic decomposition, as methane-producing microbes are not active in the presence of oxygen. What the article states is that due to the fact that the food in landfills are not exposed to air, it causes food to decay and causes those microbes decomposing that food to produce methane instead of returning healthful compounds and nutrients into the soil like in nature or like in composting. Composting creates many ecosystems, increases biodiversity, creates clean gardening soils, void of unnatural pesticides, reduces waste, and it improves overall soil health. The soil that is created from composting is good for home gardening because it is free from harmful chemicals. Using this composted soil could increase your crop yield. Your garden will have less pests and diseases if you use composted soil. Annie Granger from Utopia says that compost is also a natural pesticide, helping reduce pest problems by attracting beneficial insects that prey on pests. Composting can save you a lot of money. It reduces the need to buy gardening soil and synthetic pesticides or fertilizers. Making soil out of items that would be discarded saves a lot of money while helping the planet. Creating a compost bin can benefit one's wallet, one's crop, or flower yield, and benefit the environment. Composting can have many benefits, such as turning waste into usable soil. It benefits insects that prey on pests. It saves money, improves air quality, creates a healthy ecosystem, and it reduces the use of toxic pesticides. Composting could be a crucial step into saving your wallet, our natural resources, and our planet. I encourage everyone to create their own composting pile or bin because there are countless benefits for the planet and for those that decide to take advantage of these benefits. I hope you will consider composting rather than just discarding your organic waste into a trash can, because you can do a little good while saving money and the planet. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.